Have you ever asked yourself, if I just lost a few pounds, how much faster could I be? Has it ever been suggested to you that you lose some weight so that you get better performance? Yeah, probably. That's why you're watching this vlog right now, because you saw the title, Chasing Weight Loss to Get Faster. And I'm here to tell you before you go anywhere, no, it's not. Losing weight to improve performance is a non-factor. It's not a thing. That old school type of thinking is just going to get you sick, hurt, or injured. The calorie deficit required to lose weight while you're training is going to end up or result in all of these things on this screen that are negative or counterproductive to performance enhancement. Pretty much what you eat is just as important as when you eat, but ultimately you have to eat to fuel your sport. If you don't, you'll see lean body mass loss. Yet you gotta get enough calories, period. You can eat all the protein you want, amino acids and training protein shakes and you name it. But if you're calorie deficient, chronically, big, deep deficits, you're gonna lose lean body mass. Your body's just gonna use that protein you're eating for fuel or turn it into carbohydrates. It's not gonna be additive enough, sufficient to repair. And a lean body mass loss means less power, less strength. That's less wattage. That's less push off on the pavement when you're running. It's less power to go up the hill when you're running trails. It's less water being pushed when you're in the pool. It's less of everything, and that is not performance enhancement. Chronically eating too few calories is going to lead to fatigue. You're going to be tired. Like, it's hard enough to get up in the morning when you're sore after a long training week, after a big block, to get up and go do this work. But if you're under-fueled and you just are suffering, you're going to miss a few days. And when you're missing training days, you're missing opportunities to get better. Now, I'm not saying no rest days, right? You got to have rest days. If you're not resting and recovering, you're not getting better. But if you're missing training days on the calendar because you're underfueled and you're tired, that's a problem. It's not helping you move forward. Now, if there's a day where it's a mental health day or you're feeling like you're coming down with a cold or you feel sick or something kind of hurts, that's strategically taking a day off. It's not because you're trying to lose weight, cutting your calories way back. It's not going to help you. Missing training days will not help you get better. There's a consistency factor in there, and we'll talk about that. Underfueling BTs. So what's a BT? It's a breakthrough workout. It's those workouts that are incrementally pushing your boundaries to make you better. And over the course of a season, they all add up to make you bigger, faster, stronger, or go longer. That's the important workouts. And if you have a coach and they're giving you paces to get you to the goals that you're trying to get and you can't hit those paces because you're underfueled, you're tired, you're petering out, you got maybe 3 of them done and you had 6, you kind of wasted the whole idea behind that work. If you don't have a coach, that's a whole different story. We'll cover that in another slide here in a minute. But underfueling for breakthrough workouts is a good way to not get better. You've got to break those plateaus. You've got to dig deep, work hard, and go over and above the who you are now to that next a little bit better person. Cumulatively, over time, lots and lots and lots of little pieces like that make you better. But if you can't, because you don't have enough juice, man, you're not going anywhere. You're not getting better. Chronic underfueling, that's a bigger deal. Over time, there's like a spectrum. You can early underfueling, and then you've got long-term underfueling. And the long-term underfueling falls into that relative energy deficit syndrome, RED-S. And in there is female triad, specifically for female athletes, where you can ruin the rest of your life. You can end careers. You can have major cardiovascular, mental depression, fertility issues, bone integrity issues, major injuries. That's on the far end. That's after doing this for a really long time, trying to maintain this precious race weight or be a certain weight. It can cost you performance. It can cost you your athletic career. On the shorter end of that, we're looking at a compromised immune system, looking at poor recovery because we don't have enough amino acids, not getting enough protein, don't have enough fats for hormone synthesis, repair and recovery. And all of these things, compromised immune system means you're sick, you're not training. Poor recovery means you're sore longer. You can't go as hard as you need to on the days that, hard means hard and easy means easy. But if you're not recovering, when can you go hard? An injury. You get hurt, certainly you're missing days and you're definitely not going anywhere. So the idea that losing weight to make you go faster, man, I'm not sure that's going to happen. It really not. I don't care even if you're at the peak or the top. Like when it's marginal gains, like all of the energy that you have to put into losing that extra 1 pound is going to result in some of these. And these training targets, lean body mass, good energy level, strong immune system, those are what make you faster, not losing that weight. Now, again, if you're really overweight, meaning like a BMI of 30 plus or hovering right around that 28, 29, and it's a health issue then maybe. And losing weight has its other benefits. And by doing athletic activity, and when we move on, you'll see that, weight loss can be the gravy component, but it's not going to make you faster. In fact, you can get faster by gaining weight at any level to some extent. Right? Eating enough energy to fuel performance because you've got these particular training sessions in place to help you, these BTs, move forward. If you're able to fuel for those, you might even be able to gain a couple fat pounds and still get faster, believe it or not. I have clients doing it. So none of these things on this screen right now scream performance enhancement. Might scream weight loss, not performance enhancement. So what do you need to be doing? You need to focus on, I think these 4 topics really are the key. And I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about each one. And I try not to squirrel off and go on other topics, but it's tough not to because there's a lot of little details that matter and context is important. But don't chase weight loss for performance gains is the key. And what will get performance improvement is going to be consistent training. Month after month, year after year. Yeah, I said year after year. Performance is additive. It's kind of like old man muscle, or it just over time it just builds and compounds and you get better. Be consistent all the time. Don't have a 3-month training season, a race season, and take 9 months off on the off season. At that point, performance and weight loss isn't, that's not even on your radar. You've got other things going on. You need to be consistently training. What else is important is structured training. Get a coach. You want to get faster, get a coach. And you're thinking to yourself, well, hold on a minute. I've been riding my bike or racing triathlon for a decade. I'm still not losing weight. What are you talking about? Or I've got a coach and I've been doing this for 3 or 5 years and I'm still not losing weight. Okay, hold on. Let's say you don't have a coach and you want to have performance gains. Get a coach. Getting a coach is going to set you up for structured training, which is a whole different ball of wax. It's training all of the appropriate systems, training anaerobic, aerobic, efficiency, economy, muscular endurance, aerobic capacity. Every type of training session has a purpose. Some of them are even active recovery. You can't just go hard for the sake of going hard all the time. Your body's going to break down. You never get a chance to go really hard. Remember those breakthrough workouts we talked about? That's like that zone 3 stuff. Like it's comfortably hard. Most people who train on their own do zone 3. It's that black hole of training where they'll go out on their run or they'll ride and like, yeah, man, I'm working hard. They feel good about the level, but it's that comfortable hard. Like they're not really on the edge of being uncomfortable or putting themselves into really uncomfortable situations where like this sucks, this is hard, this burns, I can't breathe, my head's going to explode. All right, that's hard to put yourself there. But that's what it takes to get to the next level. Constantly, consistently working at that kind of hard, yeah, you're not getting any better. I hate to say it. And if you're working that hard all the time, consistently, your body doesn't get a chance to recover. Doesn't get a chance to go low and slow to build the other side of getting faster. Going slow to get faster is actually a real thing. There's a lot of aerobic and mitochondrial and muscular endurance benefits to going slow. building the engine per se, putting the cylinders in that puppy, the pistons inside the engine going slow before you rev it up for speed. That's all about structured training. And so before we scroll down that path too far, get a coach if you don't have one. If you don't know one, you want a recommendation, I got all my social media down there. Message me, contact me, do whatever you need to do. I'll hook you up with some of the best coaches in the United States. Bet I will. Get you moving on the right path to performance gains appropriately. If you've got a coach and you're like, man, I've been doing this forever, I'm not losing any weight, what's happening? Or my coach wants me to lose weight to get faster. Okay, look, this is where we get into the sports dietitian component. Like, this is what I do by improving daily nutrition habits. Like, who are you? Well, you're thinking to yourself, well, hold on, you just told me I didn't need to lose weight to get faster. I didn't say lose weight to get faster. I said, are we getting a nutrient-dense diet? Are we not eating or drinking excess calories that are poor, that are, let's say, calorie-dense but nutrient-poor? Are we timing our meals where we should be? Like I said, sometimes when you eat is as important as what you eat. Improved daily nutrition is the habits that will make you a better athlete. Better athletes perform well. Your gut health, your mental health, your immune system, your lean body mass, all of these things. Now, on top of that, are you healthy? Like, what's your lab work look like? Your cholesterol, your triglycerides, your vitamin D. How old are you? Right? What other conditions do you have that need to be paid attention to as part of your nutrition that could be preventing you from being bigger, faster, stronger, going longer, getting these performance gains that you were so strongly seeking that you decided to torture yourself with weight loss and calorie deficits? And then on the other side of that, you've got training and race day fueling tactics, right? What are you doing 3 days before the race? What are you doing the morning before, the night before? What are you eating on the bike, on the run, during the activity? These fueling strategies are hydration and electrolytes and carbohydrates all smooshed into together for a plan that helps you succeed at any distance. So improve nutrition every day. Well, not every day. 20% of the time you do got to screw off and do what you got to do. Drink a few beers, have some wine, margaritas, shots of whiskey, couple donuts, maybe all of that at the same time. I don't even care if you get paid to do this, right? Maybe you do that a little less, but either way, you got to live, right? I mean, YOLO, right? You only live once. You got to have some fun. You can't be super strict all the time. It just makes for terrible life. But we put together improved daily nutrition habits most of the time, good 80-20 rule, and we've got good, strong training race day fueling strats in place to help you make decisions on what to do. You do these 4 things: consistent training, structured training, good nutrition every day, and race day fueling strats, and I'm pretty sure you're going to perform better. And if you lose weight, man, that's just gravy. That's just the cherry on top to getting better. So if you like what I do, because I do, this is fun stuff. And it's hard not to be super technical or bog it down, right? Because this could go on forever. Each one of these topics could be an hour. But to keep you interested, to keep you focused, we keep it short. And if you want more, just message me. You see all my social right down here. Ring the bell. Smash the like button. Message me, follow me, do all the social media-y things to get in contact with me. Tell me what you want to see next. We'll get you set up. And again, if you're looking for a coach, I could hook you up. If you're looking for a sports dietitian, I'm your guy.